As the COVID-19 situation in the country continues to get dire, the government now has introduced stiffer measures to control the spread of the deadly virus in areas deemed as hotspots in the country. This after 47 more people tested positive for the virus, bringing the total number of those infected with the virus to 582, with majority of the new cases coming from Nairobi and Mombasa.
As I alluded yesterday, we have identified some epicenters where the numbers have continued to grow. These are especially Eastleigh in Nairobi and Old Town Mombasa. The situation in those areas has now become of serious concern. In today's number, 32 persons are from Mombasa, while 11 are from Nairobi. We now have 2 cases in Busia, 1 in Kiambu, and 1 in Kwale.
And now, in a bid to stem further spread of the virus, movement in and out of the 2 hotspots, Eastleigh in Nairobi and Old Town in Mombasa, has been restricted for the next 15 days.
There will be closure of any markets, any restaurants, and eateries within those 2 areas. That is, the area of Eastleigh in Nairobi and Old Town in Mombasa, with effect from 6 May 2020 at 7 p.m. for the next 15 days. Further, the government has also said that the cost of targeting testing and quarantine and government quarantine facilities shall be met by the government.
The government has also ordered all truck drivers operating within the East African region coming in or leaving the country to undergo COVID-19 test and ensure to have a clean bill of health before accessing the borders.
As a region, we have agreed that henceforth, all truck drivers leaving, for example, our country, going into the neighboring countries, have to be tested at least 48 hours before they leave Nairobi or Mombasa. That is important because by the time they get to Malaba, they have to show the certificate that they are COVID-19 free, and that will be mandatory. That also applies to drivers coming from other regions like Uganda and Rwanda. When they get to the border with Kenya, they must produce a COVID-free certificate.
Meanwhile, the certificate will only serve for a short period of time.
They have to be tested, like we said before, every 14 days. Every 14 days, so the certificate will be valid for only 14 days. Thereafter, they must show that it's actually been renewed.
The government says so far 190 people have recovered from the virus after 8 more people were discharged from hospital. However, the country's COVID-19 death toll has risen to 26 after 2 more people died. Gloria Milimo, K24, Evening Edition.